How are
Oh
you?
my God, how are you?
I'm good. How old are you?
I am 37.
All right. So you got the subject. Are modern women really aware of how bad things have gotten?
I don't think they are. I
Okay.
actually just started listening to you a few days ago.
Uh
I don't
oh.
know how I did not know who you were. I don't do the YouTube. I don't listen. I work all day long. So I
Uh
found
oh.
out about
Well, there you go.
yeah. So I just found out about you and I've been binge listening to you. While I'm working out, you're in my ear. I'm
Mm.
listening. So I'm like, "Oh
Are
my
you
God."
single? Are you single? Or are you married?
So I am divorced.
Okay. Any
I
children?
am no kids.
Okay. Go ahead.
Um, yeah, so I've been listening. I absolutely love you. Um, I'm asking my friends like, hey, do you guys know who this is? They're like, oh, that's my frat brother. Oh, you just found out about him. I'm like, listen, I work and I'm not allowed to have my phone. If I could have
Okay.
my phone, I would listen to you all day.
So,
But
what outcome do you want to have for the rest of your life with a man?
I want a new husband.
Okay. Uh,
Um,
Now, how long were you married the first time?
5 years.
And you said you didn't have any children. Do you
We
want to
don't
have
have any.
children in the future? Or are you good on that front?
I I'm 37, so I'm older.
Mm-hmm.
I want a child really bad. Um, I just
So,
don't know how realistic that is for me at my
well,
age.
sit down and talk with your OBGYN. They can help you out more than anything else. But so let me ask you a question. Who filed for divorce?
I did.
All right. So you want another husband.
Yes.
Let's say you and I were dating. And let's say that I'm the kind of man that you would love to marry. Okay?
Okay.
Let me go ahead and do my Thanos snap so I can change the world around to my benefit. I'm gonna change the world. My reality. I'm the man you would love to be. You would love to be Mrs. Kevin. Can I talk to your ex-husband?
You could talk to him. He might not talk back.
No, no. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna call him. Can I? If I talk to your ex-husband, what would he tell me? If I would say, "Hey, tell me about what it's like being married to Miss Evelyn,"
Um. So
would he give you a
my
ringing endorsement, or would he tell me to find another applicant?
I'm his third wife. He should not be given any advice.
Okay. See,
Um.
I'm
I don't
asking.
know.
I'm asking what would he? But okay. See, let me tell you what's
Who would?
wrong with what you said.
Okay.
Okay. You took what I said personally, and you're taking shots at this guy. And all I'm asking is, how did he experience you? So by your answer, I'd already be turned off
Okay.
because you haven't done. You're showing that you haven't done the work to even just be to answer the question. Because you have a job, right?
Absolutely.
Have you ever hired anyone?
Yes.
Okay. Do you not check previous work history?
Yes.
Okay. Your husband is your previous job. It would be smart as a business person to check previous work history. And if somebody came through the door applying, saying, I'd love to work here, and I said, okay, well, let me tell me about your previous work history and your employers. Oh, they better not say nothing about me. They can't keep an employee. See?
Okay.
Does that make sense though?
He's probably gonna say that I'm loud
Okay.
and somewhat argumentative and that I feel that I am in charge
Are both of
or
those
that I
things
want to be in charge.
okay? He would say that you're loud. Is that accurate?
I am Hispanic, so I'm a little loud.
Okay. Hispanic does not mean loud. I can't let you do that to Hispanic people. That's an Evelyn thing.
Okay.
So are you loud?
I am.
All right. Are you argumentative?
I am a little argumentative.
Okay. What's the number one thing men want from a woman, especially higher value men?
A
Not a
woman
trick
that
question.
listens. A woman that
Cooperation.
listens.
Cooperation.
Cooperation.
And if you're argumentative, that it goes conflict to cooperation. Argumentative, because ultimately what men want is peace. Peace and tranquility. So argumentative may make for good, passionate makeup sex, but it can tend to make for chaotic living. And then we put loud on top of that, there's no peace with loud. What do you think about that?
I agree with you, and I am working on that.
What's the name of your therapist?
John Cusack.
Exactly. You don't have a therapist, so you're not really working on it. So
I
if
do
you
have a
can,
therapist.
John Cusack.
John Cusack. I can show you the bill.
Okay, I
$150.
believe you. I thought John Cusack is an actor too. So
No, that's his name.
okay. So how long have you been? How long have? And is he a psychiatrist, psychologist, life
He's a
coach?
therapist. Like I think he's just PhD.
Cool. And how
Yeah.
long have you guys been working together?
I've been with him 7 years.
Oh my God. Nope. Absolutely not.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Therapy is you're supposed to graduate from therapy. Therapy can become another addiction. You were with that therapist longer than with your ex-husband.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't do that to
So
me. Don't do that to me, Kevin.
I'm just saying, ma'am. I'm just saying on the open market, what you said is I want a husband. And I said, all right, can I talk to your previous employers? And you said what you said. And I said, okay, well then, but regardless of what my previous employers are going to say, I see my issues and I'm working on it. All right, cool. Tell me about how you're working on it. I've been working on it for 7 years. I ain't got 7 years. If you still loud and argumentative about the 7 years,
Oh, listen.
I'm just saying that's how men think. That's how
Okay.
men
So,
think.
in my defense, I
Okay.
was worse in the beginning, but in
Okay.
them 7 years, let me just not. I'm not trying to throw blame or bash
Okay.
or anything. There
Okay.
was infidelity for 2 years, where
How
his
often did you? How
mistress.
often did you cheat?
No, I didn't cheat at all. His mistress came up
Okay.
to me, and I got arrested because his mistress fought
Hmm.
me, and I'm the one who got like. Imagine
Hold
being
on, hold on. I
newlywed
want to be your his mistress just came up to you in the Kroger and started swinging on you.
and just started. She didn't just start swinging. It was a little back and forth. I tried to leave the situation, but she was like in my car, and he wouldn't like. It was a mess.
How did she even know you?
I don't know. She said when she approached me, she's like, "I know who you are." She's like, I know that he was right there. I guess he told her about me, but that was his mistress for 2 years while we were together.
So
So,
your ex-husband was in someplace with his mistress, and
mm-hmm,
his mistress rolled up on you.
rolled up on me.
Why?
I don't know, to fight. That's what I
Why?
said.
Okay, ma'am. But okay, listen. What I need ma'am. There's always a reason why people do what they do,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not innocent in this thing. You know something. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty. But I'm just asking. Nobody just rolls up and says, "Hey, you're the wife of the man I'm the mistress to."
So
If she wanted to fight you, was she saying why? There has to be
so
some words exchanged.
what happened was she came
Hmm.
up to me and she asked me what I was doing with her boyfriend. He was
Okay.
my husband at the time. I said,
Right.
"Lady, I don't know who you are."
Hmm.
And she started pulling out her phone and showing me receipts. Like I was just talking to him, and I'm like, "Ma'am, you need to get away from me." And I'm like, "Sir," and I'm like, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm like, "You need to get out." This was in my car. Like I was
Okay.
minding my
Okay.
business.
Hold on. So were you guys married? Were you separated?
No, we were married at the new 3 months into the marriage, and I stayed because I loved
So
him
let me
so much.
hold on. You were 3 months married,
Mhm.
and a woman comes up to you and says, "Why are you with my boyfriend?"
An old woman too,
Okay,
a
hold on.
Shirley.
Hold on. Where did she see you with her boyfriend, your husband?
She seen me. He was in my car. She came up to my car. I think
Okay.
she was at
Okay,
his
ma'am.
job. She was
Okay.
waiting for
Okay.
him.
You're confusing me because the way you've told the story is you were someplace and she came up to you and he was there also. You and your
Okay.
husband were together.
Me and my husband, I was outside of his job waiting for him. He
Okay.
came out of his job. He got into my car,
Right.
and she was like staring at me. I didn't know who she was. She
Okay.
knew who I was. She didn't
Right.
approach him when he was coming to get in the vehicle.
Uh huh.
She waited for him to be in the vehicle, and then she came over and knocked on the window, and I
Uh
rolled
huh.
my window down,
Uh
and
huh.
then that's when everything started.
And she said, "What are you doing with my boyfriend?"
Yes,
All right. And so at that point, what did your husband say?
he he said he didn't know her, and then she pulled out her phone, and then she started showing me like the text, like everything.
Okay. Um, was there a car behind you?
Was there a car behind me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Then why didn't you leave?
So I wanted him to get out of my car.
No, 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 no,
I
no,
asked him to get out of my
no,
car.
no, 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 ma'am. A strange woman walks up to you, knocks on your window when your husband gets in the car.
Hmm.
You didn't know her; she was staring at you.
Hmm.
You rolled down the window. That's
Yep.
not wise.
So I'm gonna tell you
Hold
something.
on, hold
We
on,
were
hold
at the
on. No,
police
no,
station.
no.
My husband
Okay,
works for. Okay.
I don't. Okay, see,
Okay.
you want to fight,
No, I don't.
ma'am.
I promise you, I don't.
Okay, I do. I do what I do very well. Okay.
Okay.
There was an opportunity for you to egress and avoid the situation, but
Hmm.
that's not your way. You meet conflict head on. A woman that you didn't know whether she's armed or not, came up to your automobile. Your husband, the person you were there to pick up, was safely in the vehicle. The smart thing to do would have been to put your car in reverse and drive away. But no, no, no. You're going to listen to what a woman has to say because what you do, and she rolled down the window. And then she rolled down the window. You rolled down the window. She had to say, "What you doing with my boyfriend?" Then when she said that, what did you say to him?
I said, "Who's this lady?"
What did he say?
He said, "I don't know her. My ex-girlfriend."
I don't know her, my ex-girlfriend. Those two things don't
Hmm.
match.
I know. I know.
See, I'm not for the cheating thing, but I'm just saying, man, you're a fighter too. You could have easily said, y'all have been married 3 months. Could have been the ex-girlfriend. She could have been crazy. Did you give your man the benefit of the doubt? Not the way you
I
telling this,
tried.
not the way you telling the story. I don't hear
No.
benefit
She,
of the
she
doubt.
pulled out her phone. She pulled out her phone. There was no benefit of the doubt. She had
Okay, ma'am.
receipts.
She pulled
She
out
was
her phone
telling me
after you.
everything
She,
that he
no,
was
no, no,
doing
no,
that
no,
day.
no, 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 no. The window was up. Your husband was in the car. You had to roll down the window. Mistake number one. Her pulling out the phone. Your car has PRND21 transmission. Put it in reverse. Back the French toast up. Drive down the street. What if that woman had a gun, some acid, a razor? You don't know what's going on. So kind of just like you came in here saying that your husband shouldn't be saying nothing. I'm not saying he was right, but I'm saying, ma'am, for your own safety. But that's not the way you roll. You're a fighter.
I'm working on that.
Well,
I'm less
you're probably great in bed, but that's great. But that's it. But nobody wants to be married to a fighter. Men want peace, and it's masculine, man. Ma'am, it's masculine. The feminine in you should have been trying to avoid confrontation. You asked your husband, who is this person? You shouldn't have rolled your window down. But after you rolled your window down, what are you doing with my boyfriend? That's your husband. You should have said, this woman's crazy. Let me back out of here. Drive down the road. Who was that? Oh, I don't know. My ex-girlfriend. Then you have that question over there. But you ended up getting arrested.
I was
Yeah.
also younger. I wasn't I
I heard
wasn't
very well, ma'am. You got arrested.
Yes, correct. I was also younger.
How
So
how long did you spend in jail?
6 hours.
hmm How much younger what age did you get married?
32.
32. So it was 5 years ago?
Hmm.
And you've been in therapy for 7 years?
I was in therapy when I met him.
Uh-huh. Your godfather's right again.
You know what? I love you. I'm taking what you're saying. I'm taking it in. I'm working on myself. I'm trying to be less argumentative because, and I'm actually half of what I used to be. I promise you.
There used to be a whole fool.
I used to be a lot. I'm not that anymore. I promise
Okay,
you, I'm
so have
not
you
that.
had your ass whooped?
Nope.
You need it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because women like you think you're tough. And you think you can handle anything. And that's the problem. So many of you ways think you're tough. One day you're going to run up on somebody who's going to give you everything you're looking for.
Well, I don't run up on people. I
Well,
go to work
you're going
and
to
I come home
interact with
and mind
somebody.
my
Ma'am, what
business.
I'm saying is ultimately a feminine woman drives the hell away.
Mhm.
And if you're married to a man who was a cheater and he said, I don't know who this woman is, she's my ex-girlfriend, you could have handled that and got all that straightened out and then done whatever you got to do. But your safety, but you ended up rolling your window down, inviting a confrontation. Know you're loud, know you're combative, know you have a temper with your husband in the car with a woman you don't know. You've been you longer than I've known you, and I could tell that was going to end up in a confrontation. And you ended up going to jail. Okay? Now, I'm saying all that to say that was 5 years ago, right?
Mhm.
You still got that fight in you today.
I I I promise you, I think more. If this was to happen to me now, I would
Uh-huh.
walk away and be like, keep him.
All right, cool. Okay.
So
You will walk away.
I'm better.
So ultimately, men want women who are feminine, beautiful, inspirational, cooperative, submissive. Because men want peace. 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 And one thing that's gotten told to a lot of women is, you know, dysfunction, chaos, passion. That may be great for sex, but it's nobody wants to live like that. I would say that the therapist you're working with, you've been for 7 years, you need a new therapist. You should have made more progress. You're already in therapy for 2 years when you got married, and you end up in a confrontation in front of a police station, nonetheless. That's not wise,
I
right?
know.
Right.
Correct.
So, are you dating anyone?
That's the issue now. I meet a lot of guys. I work
I
out a
see you
lot
guys in the
every single
comment
day.
section. You meet a lot of guys, but what?
I can't keep them. I don't know.
They what?
I
How
can't
many
keep them
dates?
in.
How many dates do you end up going on before it kind of ends up?
Well, the only one that's been sticking around is this high value guy that I'm talking to. He just filed for
Uh
retirement, 51.
huh.
But he's been divorced 6 years. He's not sure.
But
And the guy that I really,
but what are
really
you?
like,
But are you dating with intention?
I am dating. I tell them I'm looking for a husband. I don't want to.
But are you a wife?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was married already.
Yeah. No, you were married. That doesn't make you a wife. You
So
need to
what
book
makes
a
me a wife?
you need to book a whole session
You
because
know what? I was gonna, but you charging $1,000 an hour. I can't afford that. I live in Boston. Okay.
ain't my
My
fault you
mortgage is
broke.
like four
Well
grand.
then first of all, I charge what I'm worth because I guarantee
I
you.
agree.
Hold
I
on,
agree.
because I guarantee you in this one free call you've gotten is better than that 7 years worth of money you done paid this person that led you into a fight. So you get what you pay for.
Okay.
Like anything else, you can find the money if it's valuable enough to you. Because I don't need your $1,000. I'm just
I'm
telling you, I
going
don't have time. I don't have time to go into it. But if you're not dating with intention, the outcomes you want, are you in the position to accept them? Because at the end of the day, you can attract men, but you can't keep them. And if that ain't worth an hour, enjoy your Boston baked beans.
I'm gonna have to book you.
No, you know, you
Just
don't have
remember,
to. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
no, but I been
No,
like I said, I've been listening to you. I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking
But the
about
thing is, you
booking.
hold on. You can listening, but that has nothing to do with interactions. I got to get on to some other folks. See, guys,
Thank you.
what modern women have been told is this combative stuff is going to be good for them, and some of these women think this it makes you sexy and makes you desirable, and all it makes dudes do is decide to run away from you. Don't nobody want to be around all that. Mahogany, unmute yourself. Don't nobody want to be around all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anybody got time for that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that. It's a waste of cute. A
Hi,
waste
Mr.
of.
Samuels.
How are you?
I'm well. It's late on the East Coast, so I had to like take my hair down, put on
All
some
right.
lipstick.
Put it on your lipstick. Okay,
Yeah,
so
just a little something.
so I'm gonna have to put some of you folks back in the comment section because that ran a little bit long, but I had a feeling that was going to be a pretty good one. All right, so modern women, do they know how bad it's gotten?
They do not. I'm 28 years old and I feel I'm a little nervous right now, but
Okay, it's all right. Just music.
Woo.
Just me.
The Godfather. I feel
No,
that
no, that's just a nickname. That
I
you're
feel
28 years old and
that
you feel what?
I feel that our generation is definitely suffering. Um, as a young Black woman,
Mm-hmm.
it's really scary. Um, I was raised with my mother and my father, but
Uh-huh.
I think even with that background, I still see a lot of young women, especially, that have no sense of what it means to be a wife, no sense of what it means to be a lady, no sense
Mm-hmm.
of what it means to be feminine and cooperative. And it's sad because there are so many of these platforms, there's so many of these, I would say, campaigns that are really just marketing ploys that
Mm-hmm.
are in place to empower women, but it really does the opposite, and it keeps women lonely and depressed. And we like to think that we're doing something good because we have our degrees, and I went to school, I have my master's, and
So what do you
I'm learning
want?
a
So what
lot
do
of
you
things.
want? What
I'm a
kind of outcome
PhD.
do you want?
I would like to be married. I
Hmm.
would. I have
Are
been
you in a
working.
relationship right now?
I'm dating right now, but I'm not in a relationship.
What's your longest relationship?
My longest relationship has only been a few months. I don't date a lot.
Hmm. Okay. A few months meaning 3, 6.
About 3.
Okay. And you're 28.
Yes.
Are you saving yourself for marriage?
No, I'm not a virgin.
Okay, that's as political as way I can. But okay, so why such short relationships?
I was one of those women that were combative and that like
Mm-hmm.
to argue and fight. And I think I'm just now coming into myself within the last couple of years. And
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't give a lot of time to dating because I was
Mm-hmm.
more
Yep.
focused on
Yep. I got
I'm a
other
it.
things.
PhD.
Dog, cat, which one?
Say that again.
Which one do you have? A dog, cat, what?
I used to have a dog. I don't
Okay.
have it
All right.
anymore.
All right. So, are you in therapy?
I have been in therapy, but I'm not currently.
Okay. Well, that's where it starts because far too many modern women are emotionally unavailable and moving in fear,
Definitely.
and all that's happening is this
Danger zone.
because
Danger zone.
the time is ticking and the fear of not knowing how to get this done and they're not so the men who are looking actively are not going to sense or see long term. So that's what I would suggest. Um, and do you work out 5 days a week?
I do not. I
Well,
have a gym membership and I'm hoping to start
how
using
tall
it
are
a
you?
lot more.
How
Say
tall are
that
you?
again.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Dress size?
Dress size, I believe 16. I know, Kevin.
I mean, you're not giving me. Okay, you can be sweet sounding, but man, men are visual.
Definitely.
So you got to pick a struggle, and the fitness struggle is one that all women can take care of.
Yes.
Now the therapy thing, but you know that's a process. But the other portion, let me tell you why it's so important. Men look at women who are out of shape, and that means you're not under any discipline. The last discipline most women are under is to get a college degree.
Very
And
true.
and if you're going to get married and have children, that means the baby weight ain't going anywhere. So first thing you gotta get you 5'2",
5'6".
5'6", dress size 16.
Yes.
So at 200, over, under.
Over.
All right. Okay. That just you know everything I've said. Hey, hey, A gap, you know it all. You hear it all. You gotta do something about that. That is a non-negotiable non-starter. You gotta do something about that. Not just for men, for yourself.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put you back in the call queue and put some more folks in. Ladies, I'm gonna
Okay.
tell.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. And you were just talking to me. You're not on camera right then. So, ladies, you young ladies, you must get your fitness together. You young ladies got to get your fitness together. Let me put these two people over here in the Godfather line.
Yes, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. More respect on Kevin Samuels. Talking about these two women in these two clips, I mean, basically, what they're looking for is marriage, and 9 out of 10 times they kind of confused, right? But let's talk about the first lady that talk about she was in a marriage and she divorces because the husband was going out. I mean, man, naturally, and she said if she was matured like this, she wouldn't have left in the first place. So it means sometimes women break up relationship with the mindset that, okay, I'm going to win again, I'm going to get something better, with the hope that something Prince Charming or something like that is just going to come along. Because as per her own words, it's more to me like she has regretted what she did. And if she was this grown, she wouldn't have done what she did. And that is what we've always been preaching about. Most women, 9 out of 10, let's talk about the guy in the first place. Probably this guy was high value, because looking at this lady, the way she looks and all those things, I don't think this lady is probably going to settle. For the fact that she don't accept, or she cannot look over something that the man explained, that that lady that got involved in the situation was his ex, and she could not go over it. It means, she got what, I mean, she could just get in the dating market scene, right? She got the best possible. So with that, I think the guy was probably high value, or I mean, making some tons of money or something like that, right? So we've always been explaining these things, that men with option, men with money, men with resources are mostly going to go for other women. Men generally want multiple women, but the differences is this: one doesn't have the resources to go after multiple women. One have. That's the difference. All men, I mean, high value man, all men want the multiple women. So if you are now 37 years old and you are saying you are kind of desperate for a kid or something, it is on you. It is 100% on you, because you divorce, you file for it. And women should not be independent like, people, I mean, women should be independent, blah, blah, blah. No, their situation, their decision making is very terrible. Because as per her own words, it's almost 5 years now. So she was 30 when she made that decision, right? So if she was 30 when she made that decision, I mean, she wasn't a kid. So they are terrible at decision making and all that. So they should not be independent. They are not independent thinkers. And for the most part, listening to these videos or these conversations, you realize that oftentimes the mistake they mostly make is leaving their ex-husband for the fact that maybe he has sex with another lady or something, which is normal within men. I mean, these things are normal. For men, we understand these things. We don't do those things to hurt women, but somehow, some way, they think that I'm special. If I get with you, you don't have to sleep with no one. Fuck you. No, that's not how it goes. If you don't want a man that is going to sleep with another lady, just, take your best shot at getting, an average guy. If you get an average guy, probably he want to do it, but most women don't want him. So, he's going to stay loyal to you all day long. And talking about the lady that is talking about black women are kind of, without hope or something like that when it comes to dating. She's morbidly obese, and talking about she has been watching Kevin Samuels' video. So one thing she knows very well about Kevin Samuels is the weight thing. You can be that weight at that height and say, there is no hope, or black women are left confused or something like that. No. You just don't want to put yourself in a position whereby you can win. It is all about you winning as a lady. It is all about you getting a husband. One thing women have to understand is, for you to get married as a female, it is very competitive. If we are marrying two as men self, we will still have women that will be left behind. And bear in mind that not all men are okay to marry. Some men are having mental issues and all those, and so, but almost every woman is ready for marriage, because it doesn't take that much of intelligence for women to marry, or resources, or anything. It just takes basic skills to get married. So most women are ready for marriage, most men aren't. So if men are marrying two self, it's still going to be a problem, because we have more females in society. So you have to understand that if you get one and he happen to share time with someone, you got to be okay with that. You having him all to yourself. She's just having some part time with him. And guess what? If something should happen to this man, who are people going to contact? The name, the insurance, everything, the case and everything is for you. That is the wife. So if that is not an advantage to you, and I don't know why women are always fighting these things. You can't fight your man to stop these things. It's just not going to work. Just give him freedom. And if you give him the freedom and, try to keep him happy at home, most of the time, immediately he close from work, he will be willing to he will be doing whatever he can do to get home fast. And, have the fun time that he's always having with you. So I think women should be focusing on that than, thinking of the side chicks and all those things. No, it is waste of energy. Guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Your thoughts are very important. It's an open conversation show. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget, like I said, to subscribe to the channel. I'm out, and peace.